The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
We love talking about rising markets. It's also fantastic for Main Street finally because we're seeing wages pick up.
Wages pick up for Main Street? What are you, nuts? That's incredible. My God, food prices has wiped out any wage increase. The wage increase has been like 13 cents. Think in percentages. Food alone from 2009 to 2017, 2008 to 2017, food has gone up 48%. Don't talk to me about wage increases. What are you, nuts? Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Oh, boy. Today we're going to review our stocks, our video stocks. And if you haven't joined the gang to follow the video stocks, you can do that today, calling 877-600-GANG. It's a great way to learn how to invest with no effort. For those people who just say, I just want to make money. I don't want to learn anything. I just want to make money. Perfect program for you. Wages pick up. Are you kidding? Listen to this dope.
Middle income wage earners will be the biggest beneficiary because more investment and jobs and real wages.
He sounds like he's 3 sheets to the wind. Are you kidding? You know what I get a kick out of? Not only, I get grumpy when I keep hearing about these tax cuts, what they're going to do. I mean, for the past few weeks, I've been saying I'm so tired of hearing the false narrative from these jibber-jabbers on CNBC, on Fox. How the tax cuts are going to increase wages and jobs. You know what I'm also tired of? I'm tired of hearing about globalization. I talked about this a couple of weeks. Globalization. It's globalization that's driving our stock market. Globalization is driving corporate earnings. It's globalization driving wages and prosperity. Really? How come our workers don't feel any prosperity from globalization? Are you kidding? Globalization doesn't do anything for us. I mean, for the worker. It does for the CEOs of large corporations. It does for those who are wealthy enough to invest in stocks of these large corporations. But the worker, he gets screwed. He doesn't. Are you kidding? You know, it used to be that a CEO would put money into a company. He'd reinvest his profits. He'd borrow money, combine them, plow it in, buy new machinery, new technology, and a guy who's making a hat or a gal, let's say 6 hats an hour, could now increase 36 hats instead of 6. And he could demand a wage increase. No more. Not anymore. Fear. Globalization strikes fear. Because if you want to say to your boss on the floor, hey, I've created now 36 hats in an hour instead of 6. I want a wage. And the first thing they throw out at employees today, we're thinking of moving to Mexico. That's what they throw out. Ask any people, any of the folks that work in a factory. The first thing they say to them, well, we may just have to move to Mexico. Or, gee, we're thinking of offshoring your job to China. Fear. So just because, even if companies are smart enough to put investment back into their company, put new machinery and new technology so we could double, triple our productivity, which should increase the life for our workers, especially the middle class, they won't do it because they got fear on their side. So when I hear this stuff, it's unbelievable. Here, like this.
You look around the world, every single economy is growing.
This has been a global synchronized expansion.
Oh, come on. China, I told you this a million times. They just lie to you. China is the global economy. China Central America depends on China. And when China stopped building all their cities, and China has stopped building all their cities and infrastructure, all these Central American countries who were using commodities, steel and concrete, and to build all their high rises and so forth, copper. Are you kidding? They've stopped now. You know why the market was down this morning? Because of China. I've always been saying this stock market, Trump is going to try to double it from here. And he will. He will. Because he's going to do quantitative easing, just like Obama did. He's going to mask how bad the economy is by pushing up the stock market. The old trick. But in the end, okay, the only people who are benefiting out of the stock market, very few. Very few people. Because not everybody's in the stock market. But to say this globalization is helping us is insane. Like tax cuts going to help wages. No, it's not. Right now, the working poor, the middle-class Americans, 68% are struggling from paycheck to paycheck. That's a fact. That's not a myth. Take Walmart. When you're a new employee, Walmart, one of the wealthiest corporations in the world, Walmart, greedy people. They counsel their new employees the first day on the job. They counsel them during their new hiring orientation how to subsidize their low wages by applying for public assistance, for food stamps, Medicaid. Can you imagine? But see, they know they can get away with it, or they'll say, "Oh, we may move your job to China. Oh, we may move to Mexico." Think about that. When we had strong unions and there was a collective group that could bargain for you, that didn't happen. But unions that blew themselves up, they got stupid. They sat on a stupid bench too long. If they used their heads, we still have pensions today instead of these stupid 401ks that are a failed experiment. When you had these unions, a kid could quit high school, go down to the factory in his city, he could get a job, he could raise a family, he'd have a pension, get a car, have a nice little house, and he could have a nice life. That all went out the door. Once they got rid of the unions, and they had to because the unions got crazy. But once they got rid of the unions and you got rid of the pensions, now mom and dad had to go to work. We have 3.4 million people working multiple jobs. And when you bust up the family, what's wrong with this country today, okay, is the family unit is broken. No more do the kids come home and the parents come home at 6 o'clock, have dinner, turn off the TV. I remember if I wasn't home at 6 o'clock, my father would whip me with a belt. Same with my brother. You had to be there at 6 o'clock at night. And boy, you were just 1 minute late. You had it. He wanted to make sure we sat there as a family and we talked about what was going on, what was going on in school, what was going on in our community. See, that's when you had, and mom stayed home. Because mom was the most important factor, or ingredient, I should say, to our economy. Because when you keep the family together, the economy will prosper. But when you take mom, because you go to 401ks, you get rid of the unions. Now, mom has 2-3 jobs. Dad has 2-3 jobs. The shopping malls became the babysitter for the kids. They were never home. And when the father did come home and saw this kid, he'd say, who's that kid who went by me with purple hair and a barbell in his nose? Who is he? Is he a neighbor's kid? Unbelievable. Don't give me this globalization. It sucks. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, unlimited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, unlimited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
So right now, we're doing is I told my gang we're going to slowly start buying gold and gold mining stocks. Please join the gang right now. 877-600-GANG. Why don't you try it? Very low risk, big rewards.
Don't wait. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Join Phil's Gang today and follow Phil on the gold stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Plus, the Phil's Gang philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil. The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome to Stock Corner. We're going to go over a few of our video stocks. You are welcome to participate. Just join the gang. It's 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. You can call now. We have people standing by. And no, it's not. You're not calling China or the Philippines or somewhere else. It's right here in Sarasota, Florida, 877-600-GANG. And it's a great opportunity. When you join the gang, the video stock group is so simple. We put in every week certain stocks in a video, and I guide you, and you decide which one of the three or two, and just do exactly what the instructions are. Do no more, no less. Do exactly. And you have a coach managing your stock 24 hours a day. You don't have to learn anything. You have to do anything. It's so easy. Try it for 4 weeks. At the end of 4 weeks, if you don't like it, you quit. That's it. But it works. I'll give you an example. One of our stocks that we bought now on November 9th, okay, Bed Bath and Beyond, okay, since it turned green, it's up 27%. So not that every gang member got in the first day it turns green. Let's cut it in half. Let's say it's up 22%. Let's say it's up 12%. What's wrong with that? Since November 9th. Let's say it's 6%. And here's the beautiful thing. You'll know when to get out. Let's say you made 5%. But you know when to get out. And you don't have to do a thing. Nothing. You just go to your site, or go to my site, and just use your mobile device and say, okay, I'm following Phil with Bed Bath & Beyond. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. You go, you see my videos. They're updated all during the day. At night, it tells you exactly what to do. Takes you a minute, not even a minute. Get your kids involved. You know, the one thing I don't like about our school system, a lot of things, but the big thing, why aren't they teaching our kids about retirement? Not about 401ks. They don't teach about 401ks, but they should teach kids in grade school, in high school, that no one's going to take care of you, that you cannot live on a 401k. You're not going to make money on a 401k. It's one of the biggest skimming rackets in the country. $250 billion a day they steal from you, skimming off the top of your fund. The fees are so expensive. And here's the worst thing. You will never get out before a crash happens. Anybody in a 401k will tell you every crash, they never got out. They would call their broker, their planner, ask, what should we do? And they tell them to stay in. Ridiculous. But our high school should be teaching our kids, grade school, high school, you're responsible for your retirement. Social Security, you're not going to be able to live on that. You're not going to be able to live, as I said, the 401k. You're responsible. You can start building your own wealth. That's what they should be teaching them, but they don't. It's more important to know that Wiggly Fryhopper crossed the Delaware in 1878. How stupid. I don't know. But I'm telling you, isn't it stupid? Shouldn't the kids be learning this? So they grow. If they don't go, do it at home. This is what I'm telling my gang members now. When you join the gang and you buy these video stocks, show them how easy it is. Get them interested. Get them engaged while they're young. So when they're 55 years old, they're not going, oh, my God, I got to work at Publix for the rest of my life. I can't think of anything worse. Work your whole life, and you got to go to either Walmart or Publix supermarket or some supermarket, and you got to work 20 hours. 20 hours a week they take from you. You've been a good citizen. You've did everything right. How could you be 70 years old, you did everything right, and you're working at Walmart 20 hours a week or 15 hours a week? What happened? It's unbelievable. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And one of the stocks that we're really focusing on right now, and you have time to get in, is one of our new stocks. And we have not bought it yet. ALK, Alaskan Airline. Oil prices are starting to drop. When oil prices drop, this stock will start going up nicely. And we're starting to see money come in nicely right now. Money's coming in from hedge funds, insurance companies, big banks. So why don't you call or just sign up online, go to my site or 877-600-GANG. Start with us and just follow me this month on ALK. I have a video every night about ALK. I'll just do exactly what I tell you. Okay. So, I mean, it's a great way to invest. And hopefully you don't have to work 20 hours or 10 hours a week at a Walmart. All right. You know, we're talking about. Oh, let's play. We'll play that when we get back. You know, productivity. We keep talking about how important productivity is, because productivity is very, very important. But here's the thing. As I said, even if companies put money, if CEOs plow their money back into a company to increase machinery and to make sure technology is better so you can produce instead of 6 hats an hour, 12 hats an hour, there's still no guarantee of wage increases, none, because of the fear. Because of the fear, you're not going to go talk to your boss. You know he'll globalize your job. See, globalization has brought all these changes, geopolitical, technology, and open up the whole world for business. Everyone, isn't this terrific? No, we were a powerful country when we didn't have globalization. When we manufactured everything here and we sold everything to our own people, that's when we had a strong economy. That was a strong economy. Once we globalized it, they're trying to make it think like it's something fantastic. Every day we hear on TV, we hear about this.
You look around the world, every single economy is growing.
This has been a global synchronized.
What a bunch of nonsense. We'll be right back. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy. Now, here's Phil.
The consumer feels better. The wealth effect of Wall Street is beginning to take hold.
We still have incredible earnings growth.
Earnings have been the primary driver for stock markets going up.
We're going to see stock prices moving higher in 2018, 2019. We are a lot further to go, and so prospects are pretty good.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What a wonderful time of the year. Stocks just keep going up and up and up and up. And they're telling us because the global economy. Tax cuts. That's why. What a bunch of nonsense that is. And consumers feeling better, although the consumers are working paycheck to paycheck. You know what people don't understand? What really gets me grumpy? You know, our Bush, baby Bush, He screwed so many people, it's incredible, working with Wall Street. I mean, think about what he did. You talk about globalization and killing jobs. That's what globalization does. They were worried. They were so worried that because, remember, our economy grows. Where does it growth come from? Consuming goods. But you need people having wage increases. But remember what they've been doing. Nobody was getting any wage increases for what? 10 years, 12 years. Because the CEOs were putting the money in their pocket. It was fine for the CEOs, fine for the people who were putting money investing in companies, but it wasn't fine for the workers. So all of a sudden a bell went off in their head and said, what are we going to do? Because we made so much money, the CEOs who ran the company, the investors who invested in the company, Wall Street, hedge funds. But the consumer, the guy on the street, Main Street, he's dying. He was dying. So they said, let's create an illusion. Because remember, this globalization is a killer. So they said, let's create an illusion. Because wages are so low, we'll create an illusion that people feel they're rich. And remember, with wages so low, they created such an income inequality. The gap between rich and everyone else kept widening. And Wall Street got more concerned. Bush kept going more concerned because the economic growth, which is 70% consumption, the people didn't have any money to consume. So the first thing Baby Bush does gets to go to Wall Street and say, let's create an illusion of prosperity. Let's create a fake wealth effect. Because remember, the middle class impacts everyone. They knew that. And it has a ramification on the entire economy as a whole. Without a strong middle class, you have weak consumption. When you have weak consumption, you can't grow. And remember, the middle class is the strength behind our economy. And it's the small business that's the engine to the jobs that creates the middle class. And they got so greedy, small businesses couldn't go borrow money, small businesses couldn't expand because the government was borrowing so much money. There was nothing left for why would a businessman go in and all of a sudden the rates went up from 3.5% to 8%. He couldn't add on to his restaurant. He couldn't add on to his store. He couldn't add on because he got crowded out. But because the middle class, at least Bush was smart enough, he knew it impacts this whole economy. And without the middle class, you're really screwed. So what does he say? Let's create a fake wealth effect. So he gets together with Wall Street, and they create this wealth effect by lowering credit standards, and then they extended credit to the middle class. Anybody could get credit. And they said, let's do it with housing. And then let's make some more promises, like the government will increasingly cover your health care costs and retirement. And let's make another promise. The government will directly employ you. They made so many promises. It was incredible. And in the end, the housing bubble collapsed because you couldn't sustain it because it was fake. And when oil went up, people had to make a decision. Gasoline price were almost at $5. Do I buy gas so I can get to work? Or do I give up the payment on my house? Let it go late. They can let it go late. So what happened? It collapsed. And Bush and Wall Street was responsible for wiping out $8 trillion. $8 trillion middle-class wealth wiped out. And we have never, ever recovered. Don't let anybody tell you we had a recovery. We never had a recovery. They kept on propping up the economy by using low rates, 0% interest. They kept propping it up. And the housing and financial meltdown, we never recovered from it. Everything's fake. So then they decided, let's do QE. Let's print money, and let's give it to the rich so they can go buy stocks. And we'll tell everybody, this is the way we're going to create jobs, because we're going to print this money, give it to the rich, give it to the very, very wealthy, and they're going to, once they make a 200% on their money, they're going to cash it in, and they're going to go consume stuff, and the CEOs are going to be so excited So excited about this, they're going to start investing. They're going to start plowing money into their companies for machinery and new tech. All a lie. It never happened. Never happened. So the housing crash, we've never recovered. All that recovered was the stock market. But who benefits from the stock market? Very few people are in the stock market. And that's why you got to get back in it. They will never, ever let the stock market go down. What will cause the market to go down? One thing, a crash, China. China will that's the only thing that can take this market down. I'm telling you, that's the only thing. And he is not. Trump is not bigger than the market. He's not bigger than China. So what we have now, we have prosperity without profits. That's stock buybacks. We have statistical trickery. Every time they tell you, oh, the GDP went up 3%. No, it didn't. It didn't go up 3%. They fudged it. Two things they play with. They can adjust inventory. They always adjust inventory. You know where the inventory? They adjust soybeans. We ship like 2.5 billion bushels all over the world, and it's easy to manipulate the soybean amount. That's how they get the GDP to go up. Through that. And then what they do is they want the GDP to go up. They'll have government go out and buy some more airplanes or go start a war somewhere. That's how they get the GDP up, by cheating. So now we have a horrific trade deficit. Horrific trade deficit. $500 billion. So that's why you got to get in the stock market. Because of all those bad things. You say, well, gee, all those bad things, why would I want to be in the market? What are you, nuts? This is why you want to get in. Because of all these bad things, because we never had a recovery. It's all fake wealth effect. We got terrible trade deficit. We got people, households have 13 trillion, never had 13 trillion debt before. The banks, I mean, large corporations are up to their neck in debt, 6 trillion. They only have 800 billion in cash against that. They're so leveraged. So that's forcing Trump to keep pushing the stock market up. It forced Obama. Now it's forcing Trump. And you're not engaged in the market? Are you nuts? Follow me with the one stock. Test me. Follow me with Alaskan Airlines. That's going to be on my video tonight. And it will be all during the day. It's 24 hours a day. I keep changing it. All you do is get on your mobile device and find out, do I tell you, you just say, well, did Phil say to add on to it on airlines? Did he say to take profits? Just do exactly what I tell you to do. Exactly what the gang's doing. Or maybe I say, let's run like hell. Turn mom's picture to the wall, we'll run like hell, and you run like hell. That's simple. Not hard. No work. Try it. Here's the number. 877-600-GANG. The one thing I can assure you, you're going to be out in time. No longer do you have that fear. Gee, I don't want to get caught in the stock market crash. That fear is gone. Join right now. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary. Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Would you pay $39.95 a month to have financial peace of mind? Well, let me ask, have you ever wanted to trade stocks but didn't know where to turn? For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com, Phil Grandy teaches his online subscribing members how to buy, sell, and short stocks. Yes, folks, short the stocks and take profits. There's no books, no newsletters, no useless fundamentals, only straight technical analysis with the #1 stock chartist in the country. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang radio show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, here's an interesting stock. We purchased gold. AU is the symbol. It's called Anglo Gold. We bought that around November 6th. The stock went up about 8%, about 10%. And then it turned red, telling us to get out, and we did. And the stock went all the way back down. But see, by having the chart, it tells you when the institutions are getting out, the insurance companies are getting out, the hedge funds are getting out, what a difference it makes. So try it. So when I'm finished the show tonight, I'm going to be doing my video stocks, and I think you should follow, especially ALK, Alaskan Airlines. I'll tell you when to buy, I'll tell you when you can add to it, and I'll tell you when to run like hell and get out of it. You don't have to do a thing. Finally, you can say, I can make money without doing anything. Well, you got to do something. You got to at least show a little effort. Go to your mobile device, click into my site, and see what it says, what you should do with AU. Should you add more shares or less shares? That's all you got to know. So, it's again, at the end of the month, if you don't want it, get rid of it. There's no obligation. If you want to be a very active investor, we have, I believe, the best schooling in the country for people who really want to be active. I don't think there's any other education format like ours. So we can go right to the point with you. If you want to be really aggressive, we've got the tools. All right. The number's 877-600-GANG. Call now or email 877-600-GANG. Do you remember this?
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
That was after 9/11. He's telling people go in debt. He's telling he and Greenspan, remember, they dropped interest rates way down. If you could breathe, anybody could get a house. Remember that? And then it collapsed.
How can you promote home ownership if people can't afford the home?
Yeah, how can you promote home ownership? People can't afford them. So let's give people that can't afford them a home. How stupid. No wonder this guy. His father bought him 4 businesses. 4 to run. He failed at all 4. So what do people do when they fail? They go to government to suck off of us. That's where they go to government. Loser city. Boy, Trump is getting a lesson, isn't he? That poor guy. So finally, Trump's saying, you know what? I'm a competitive guy. I can see how the economy's rigged. You know, here's what gets me. Think about it. When you lost all your money in your housing and the housing crash, the government, remember, we have a safety net. It's called Congress. It's called the Senate and House Banking Committee. That should have never happened. They're about protecting consumers and their investments. They're supposed to ensure that the investments in our nation is monitored and that we benefit from our investments, like our housing. Their job is to make sure we keep the economy on a sound footing. This is the House and Senate Banking Committee. They're supposed to be helping and focusing and helping working families. They're supposed to protect our nation's economic security. How the hell did that happen? That was the job. And you know who's on that committee now? The nut job. Waters. Maxine Waters is ahead of it now. Are you kidding me? You got it. I said it can't be possible. But it is. It's ridiculous.
Are you kidding?
No, not at all.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
It's ridiculous. But that was their job to protect us. But don't ever look to government. Look to yourself. You're going to create wealth yourself. Nobody's going to create it for you. I can give you the tool. I can say to you, here's Alaska Airline. This is why we're going to buy it today. Then the next day I can say, well, let's take some shares off. Next day I'll say, okay, why don't we double up, put 2 more shares on? And if you follow exactly what I say and don't deviate, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And you'll know one thing, you'll be out in time. You know, it's interesting. The banking committee today approved Powell as the Fed chair. Can you believe that? The first time in history. And Pocahontas was the only one opposed. And I can't stand Pocahontas. She has no integrity. She lied about her heritage to jump ahead of 150 applications at Harvard for professorship. She jumped ahead of 150 people because she says, "Oh, I'm an Apache." No, she wasn't an Apache. Something else. Cherokee. You're right, Cherokee. Can you imagine that? But boy, you don't hear anybody talking about that, do you? And so when the president calls her Pocahontas, they get all over him for doing that. She should not even be in government. But anyway, she was right to oppose the banking committee approval of Powell. He never had a banking guy, a Wall Street investment banker. Can you imagine? That's like having like I said the other day, having Bonnie and Clyde be in charge when they were alive, be in charge in Fort Knox, give them the keys to Fort Knox. But what does this mean? This means they're only going to do one thing, drive this market. They can't grow the economy. They'll fudge the numbers, make it look like it is, but it's impossible. We have too much debt, too much national debt. Plus we're adding another $1.4 trillion. We have a trade deficit of over $500 million. You can't have trade deficits over $500 million You can't be adding 116 trillion to your deficit and then add to the 20 trillion national debt another 700 billion. Are you kidding? You can't have where all our jobs are all lousy service jobs and expect to grow the economy. You can't have globalization and expect to grow the economy. So what is he going to do? He's going to drive this market higher. I love this. Government watchdog warns market crash. Risk rising. Wow, that's news, huh? Well, tell me when it's going to crash. Tell me when. Hey, corporations are so levered, it's incredible, so dangerous. You got corporations with $6 trillion in debt backed by only $800 billion in cash. You have 5 stocks, the FANG stocks, that make up 40%. Think about it. That make up 40% of the revenues. That's insane. Can you imagine how weak this is? But the good news is they're going to run the stock market and make sure it goes up. The same thing Obama did to mask all of this. The richest 1% own 38% of the stock market. 80% of the 80% of the income of the rich comes from the stock market. Only 80% of Americans together. If you take all the Americans, say 80% of all the Americans together, they own just 8% of all the shares in the stock market. It's the rich who are going to get richer, and it's the rich who control the policies of our Federal Reserve. And now we have in the Federal Reserve a chairman who is a gangster bankster. And you don't think the market's going to go up? Are you nuts? And you're not engaged in the market? It's impossible to think that this market, he'll double it. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Join, it's $39.95. Try it. Get your kids involved. Get your kids involved. They'll love it. Get them thinking about investment, about retiring, about that. You don't learn this in school. You don't even learn this in Harvard, never mind high school and grade school. Investing is simple. When you know you're investing right, you're bored to death. When your stomach is churning and your hands are sweating, you got sweat all over you, then you know you're not investing properly. When you're bored to death, you're making money. We are our own worst enemies when it comes to investing, because the first thing we do is take our money and we hand it to a stranger. Are you nuts? Here, listen to this, by the way.
We have a stock market that has hit record highs 81 times since our election victory. 81 times.
But tell them why. Tell them why. It's not because we have people working in factories and construction. It's because it's rigged to go up. And be part of it. Be part of the rigging. 877-600-GANG. Hope to God they never make an honest stock market again.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available